the top dogs of all time, I'd say that my dog Leonardo is in my dog Hall of Fame. Then, the second dog, I'd be like, there's a lot of great dogs, probably. But good, really good dogs, good dogs, good dogs, good dogs. But Leon's my greatest dog. I'd say George, when he was about a puppy, when he was a puppy, he was a great puppy. Doggy! And you're a great puppy, too. I had to take care of you. I had to make sure I held on to it. There's this carrier that it was sort of like at the bottom, one of the things it came unscrewed or the latches. I had to tape it, but then that didn't sort of. I sent something, so I had to hold it underneath with both hands and put it in the car with both hands underneath. I had to hold it and put it in the car. I made sure that nothing happened, and I was just very lucky to. To have made it from that apartment till 9 hell out of there. See, I was trying for years to get a girlfriend, but woman for me though. Trying again. Last year and this year and trying again. Some new ones. What's wrong? Oh yeah, and Leonardo when he was a puppy, or Leonardo right now, he's shown self-control, and luckily we're still here. And probably what Puck said, I met this one Basset one time at this series, softball series, and I saw him a couple times. Yeah, he's really nice. And this other dog one time at this Frisbee thing, and a few other dogs, and Leon, and I don't want to say, but anyways, there's other dogs out there, probably like a Puggle or Puckset or Puggle Puckster, Boxer, Puggle. Plenty of Puggle mixes, but there's probably Great Danes and other types of dogs that are just great dogs. Oh yeah, I want to say I was going to say rest, but my Hall of Fame is the UT 360 tour, May 21st, 2011. Great concert. I was starting to forget, but then now I remember more of the concert now than 2 years ago. But then in Houston in 2006, I think it was him, CS, and he told me that half the things on YouTube.com are a lie. And it's like, what? Now, he didn't tell me, I don't think that thing don't say, or maybe he didn't. But that would have got leaked anyway, probably, if he talked to somebody else. Then I think his daughter or something said, do you want to say you moved? He didn't say you moved. Someone said, no, the 5th and 6th member are Steve Leroy and Brian, but it's like 7th member. And I was like, what? I'm a great musician, I'm a true musician, and fuck that. Well, maybe because I don't want to tour, maybe locally, or maybe I'll get what I want locally. Really? But those Ariel Smith, Ebro Smith. Inside! Scoop with me! My friend. Fred! Leonardo! um, area, space, for, let's say this first year of 2013 and henceforth in my Hall of Fame, and let's say some solo artists, Ace Frehley, Peter Crisola, and Peter Criss, that dude, and Bruce Kulick, Ace Frehley, Vincent Quasano, Ecstasy, and I don't want to do any of that because that stuff's bad. Maybe Nirvana next year for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame 2015, though, or whatever. Oh yeah, that was like that. They had a song that I think DDP used, three-time WCW champion, and maybe this Trish one should be with whatever his name is. I'm not sure if he's on his second wife or whatever. I forgot his real name, but he would be good with Trish. They both do yoga, have a studio, whatever. Hendrix, Ace Frehley, Peter Criss, Vince Quasano, Carvello, Rockology, Unfinished Business, album. I'm trying to get everything finished. I'm trying to do everything. I've been trying to do everything. Eventually complete things. That's what I've been doing. Album, that album, and Hendrix, Beatles, A.E.R.O. Smith, oh, my favorite movie of all time is Pacific Rim, with these really big Kashers, and it might be better than the Nuclear General one. And I'm not sure if all the movie was CGI for the Pacific Rim. I heard someone said, "Oh, high frame rate is going to be really good," but this one guy said, "No, like don't watch The Hobbit in high frame rate because that's like a soap opera." These guys that don't like black and white, it's like, why? I mean, maybe they don't like it, but it's like, yeah, but 3D, HD, I mean, just do it in regular, on Van Helsing they started it for a while in black and white, but then the rest of the movie was in color. That was good, They wanted to do the original Universal movies with, and keep similar to their costumes, whatever, and that's great, but I think they could also use some fresh characters, Universal heroes. Fresh characters. These are really good. These would be great for Universal, as well as the ones that they want to do. And one of the Frankenstein ones, and I'm not sure if it was the same one, though. One of the Frankenstein discs was scratched. I mean, it's a movie. You have to watch certain movies if back then or maybe now, like the Spanish Dracula, which is the main Dracula in English, mainly. Well, and I mean, it has other movies. Daughter of Dracula. My dad says she didn't like being a vampire. So, anyways, that one. And the House of Dracula, and et cetera, and these other movies. You had to for a long time. You had to watch those movies to when if you were to be successful in film school, if you want to be a director or something, something. You have to watch those movies, classic movies. My favorite modern movie is Pacific Rim. Inspired my movie that my dad and I had done. My dad did a script, inspired me and my characters. When I got home after the movie, I did illustrations, and they were really great illustrations. If I was to say my number one, if I had a number one movie of all time, wow, Pacific Rim. I know more bands than just Beatles and Aerosmith. I know more bands than that. Well, I think Aerosmith likes touring Denver. And they say the American band. And they've toured other places, but they are the truest band. I think. I shared a set list of theirs recently. And they play Your Lover a lot. And other songs, of course, stuff. That's a great band. Yeah. Mostly. And he played I Don't Want to Miss a Thing, which was from this one movie. I guess that was like, yeah, Aerosmith did it. So, E-A-R-O. Oh, no. Oh, for a movie. And I guess, that's a really popular song, and the band did it, so I guess they own the song, I think. Yeah, great. I would like to hear. When I started leaving the concert, they were playing Sweet Emotion. And they beat Kiss. I wasn't impressed with... I'm surprised they've been still touring. Seriously. It's the same guys, I think. I'm pretty sure. I wasn't impressed with their... Or, seriously, musical. Or the vocals of Paul Stanley. Or the half-ass playing of Gene Simmons on bass. I did like Chris Cole. And then after the concert, after they performed, and then before Aerosmith, and it said, and then this woman stormed off, I think, to see him or something. Maybe she was part of their groupies, or maybe she wanted to see Peter Criss or something like that. But Gene wasn't married then, so fucking A, man. I wouldn't want to be the drummer of Peter Criss, because either it was like she probably saw Peter Criss, maybe. After seeing Gene, she probably wanted to see Peter for sure, or it was an orgy. And if I was in a band, I wouldn't want to be with other guys having sex with the same woman at the same time. No way. No way. That's not how it works in the animal kingdom. Nope. Competition, yeah, sometimes like certain animals, like bigger animals will, or certain animals will wrestle or whatever. Some animals do dance competitions. Some animals do dance competitions. We'll see who's the better dancer. It's not ridiculous. Then I would like Fandango. I don't like how he treated Lillian Garcia. She wasn't good enough. Fred Astaire, Gene Kelly, the dances, King of the Dances, performances. So I'm a true dancer, so I would teach dance. But I'm also being successful in health subjects, and yes. Okay. So I'm going to publish this. I'll do another thing about maybe. I'll do one about a wrestling thing.